Alonso and Real Madrid advanced to the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup after defeating Juventus 1-0 at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. As you guys may know or may not know, maybe it's the first time you're watching one of my videos, but I usually make these match reviews over on YouTube at MeechNoBall. But I honestly couldn't be asked to make a long match review about this game because it was kind of uneventful, so we're doing a shorter one here on TikTok. I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, man, this new Xabi Alonso era at Madrid, it's so much better than whatever they had last year under Ancelotti. This team plays so much better. And look, it's not perfect yet, but they're only 4 games in with a new coach. And I think every single game so far at this Club World Cup, they've shown signs of improvement. And their new players that they obviously brought in look good. Especially that Dean Huijsen guy. That kid is insanely good. Trent, he's here and there sometimes. I don't think he's shown his best level yet. But, you know, he's looking decent. He had the cross today for the assist. He had not the cross today. He had the cross today that was the assist for the goal. The cross for the assist, right? That sounds right. Anyway, like I said, I think they've looked a lot better through every game. And look, Juventus are shit. They're a shit team, bro. This coach, Igor Tudor, he's not a good enough coach to be coaching Juventus. But those players, man, they have a lot of shit players. But they still have players you have to respect. And I think Madrid today in the first half didn't look so good. I actually think Juventus and Igor Tudor had a good game plan in that first half. And they made Madrid uncomfortable. They were getting in behind that back line. They were looking good in transition. Colomani had a chance. He should have scored. He was one-on-one with Courtois. Courtois makes himself look big. Does a great job there. We know how good Courtois is. But Colomani should be scoring that. If you're an elite striker, you should be scoring that. And we know Colomani's not elite. But if you're a top-level striker, you got to put that away. But he doesn't put it away. And then Yildiz, who was great today in my opinion, one of Juve's best players. Why did they take him out? I don't know. But anyway, Yildiz had a great shot as well on goal, which just went wide. Madrid had a chance too. They played in a pass to Jude Bellingham in the box, and Jude couldn't finish it. But again, my point is, I actually think in the first half, Juve were better. But in the second half, Madrid showed them levels, man. They showed them absolute levels. Of course, like I said, I already mentioned it, but Trent had the cross to Gonzalo Garcia for the goal. A great header. He finds that little space in the box, and a really, really good cross from Trent. And this Gonzalo Garcia kid has been one of the revelations of this tournament so far. A kid from La Castilla who, you know, to me, he's better than Endrick. He's maybe more equipped for the moment than Endrick. He has a higher football IQ than Endrick. He's not just shooting from outside of the box all the time. He actually plays within the flow of the attack. And I think this guy's going to be a really important player for them in this up-and-coming season because we know Madrid don't really have a backup striker. I mean, Endrick, yes, but he's not that great. So this guy's going to be important for them. And I think Madrid in that second half were pressing so well. They were pressing so much better. Xabi Alonso actually looks engaged in the touchline, telling his players to press where to be. That's the manager you want to see if you're a Madrid fan. You want to see a manager like that. Not a guy who's just standing there, chewing his gum, raising up his eyebrow every 2 seconds, and just hoping something happens. Like, inshallah. No, you want a guy like this. Because that squad severely underachieved last season with a guy like Xabi Alonso. I don't think it's going to happen again. Now, do I think Barca's still better? Yes, but I think Xabi Alonso is going to take this team to a whole nother level, okay? Because I think that he's just a better coach. And, you know, I think Dean Huijsen was amazing today. Really, really good. Continues to impress in this tournament. Vini had his moments as well. It's tough, man, because I don't think him and Mbappe really know how to coexist that well. It's just, it looks like they're always running into each other. It's tough to see sometimes, Vini and Mbappe, because they are 2 of the best players in the world, but I don't think they match well. I think this team looks so much better when they have Vini or Mbappe on the left, Gonzalo Garcia, and then whoever the hell plays on the right, whether it's Mastantuono or Rodrigo if he stays at Madrid because he didn't get any playing time today. But yeah, I think Jude had a decent game as well. Wasn't his best game. Wasn't Pedri Potter-esque. You got it, like plugging the shirt. But I think he had a decent game. Arda Güler had a fantastic game today. Had a really, really good game for Madrid. Playing as a deep line playmaker. He looked like Andrea Pirlo today, bro. He was like picking up passes. He was spraying them all over the pitch. He was arguably the man of the match. But to me, the man of the match was Fede Valverde, who's just, if it wasn't for Di Gregorio, he could have had fucking so many goals, bro. Honestly, if it wasn't for Di Gregorio, this game would have ended 4-0. But, man, the amount of shots that he took, like, he plays everywhere on the pitch. He's one of my favorite players in the world, man. Honestly, I don't give a fuck that he's a rival player. I love watching Federico Valverde play. I think he's so good. And, yeah, he won man of the match today and deservedly so. Tchouaméni had a really good game as well, especially in that second half. He looked so sharp when Madrid moved over to the back 4 instead of the back 3. And for Juve, man, it's just, this team sucks. Like, Yildiz is good. Thuram had a great game today. I think Thuram looked so good today, so sharp. But everybody else, man, like, it's hard to watch. Honestly, it's hard to watch. Di Gregorio had a really good game too, but you don't bring in Douglas Luiz. Igor Tudor makes a center-back for center-back change when you can't create anything in the attack. Like, Douglas Luiz could have done something for you here, man. He could have done something for you. Nico Gonzalez is... What happened to Nico? Coop Miners, oh my God, bro. Like, all these players they brought in, they're just not good enough. It's going to be a long time until we see Juve be an elite team again, I believe so, because they're just not good enough anymore. They lack quality on that team. They have quality, like I said, this is class, but they lack quality on that team, and they lack a lot of other things. But yeah, man, for Madrid fans, this should give you obviously signs of optimism that this team is actually progressing. They're looking good in this Club World Cup against Al Hilal. They didn't play their best game. Obviously, they drew that game. They could have won it, but they drew. And then against Pachuca, they looked a lot better. And then against Salzburg, they looked a lot better. And then today, like I said, first half not so good, but second half completely dominated, pressing well, intercepting the ball, winning the second balls, winning all their duels. That is the energy you want to see, because that's one thing this team lacked last season is energy under Ancelotti, and this year under Xabi Alonso, they seem to have a different energy about them. So we'll see how it goes for them, obviously, in the quarterfinals. You guys let me know what you think. I was going to say in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, in the comment section, there's still a comment section on TikTok, of course. You guys let me know what you think. And yeah, see you guys. Peace out.